In this session, we are going to look at the different important topics. And so, first, we are going to look at the flash wheel, then tabs and group and subtotal, and how to compare the file and side by side. Okay. So, first thing, the flash wheel. Okay. So, what is the flash wheel actually do? This automatically fills your data when it sends a pattern. It means whenever you enter from this number and just you want to see the first 3 digit from this whole product ID. So whenever you enter it and just using a shortcut, when you enter that shortcut, that automatically the data will detect that pattern and that will be fetch that all whatever if you want to see the only 3 digit, 2 digit, 4 digit from this number. Let's see practically how it's work. Now from this ID, I want to see only from this hyphen from 1, 2, 3, 4 only, and for the whole this up to 3 to 7 series. Okay, so I enter 1, 2, 3, 4, and I hit enter. Now remember the shortcut Control E. Okay, Control E. Now you can see, yeah, you can see now 148120462349234. Okay, so it's easy to detect whatever from the ID. If you want to see only from with this 1 to 2, okay, 1 to 2 only I want to see, and I hit enter, then Control E. You can see this only 414126092. Now I want from this hyphen also, so it is work. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and hyphen, enter. Now Control E. You can see that is also possible. Whatever you want, you just enter in your, and the next row you just click a Control E. Now in the second here we can see the product ID, but I want the only the center one. I don't want the left and the right, I want a center one. So for that you just need to enter that which you want page pattern and click enter 349 and Control E. Now you can see 3340346344330. So now we covered for the number. What about the text? For the text data also it works same. You just go and enter your data. If I just want see only from first character from this name, so Control E. Now you can see PRSRMB. Okay, so it's work like a formula for left right. You know, maybe if you know, it's work like a when you fetch the data from left right. So you just now I just want to fetch from 3 letters from, then Control E. Now you can see. Now another scenario, I want to concatenate for these two names. Okay, so this one is also possible using a concatenate, but in the flash wheel also is work. You just need to do Rahul, but here you want to use, you should use a hyphen. Now enter the next name and hit the enter, Control E. Let's see. Yeah, you can see now. Sham, Nam, John, Marker, Sia. You can see this all name or concatenate together. Okay. So this is about flash wheel. Flash wheel, remember the flash wheel is detect the pattern and fills the next cell automatically. Okay. Now let's see the next one, tabs. But you already know it, the different tabs we have home tab, page layout, formula. So these tabs have a different function inside. They are grouped together. Now you can see the in a home tab you have clipboard, font, and alignment. If you want to create a as per your requirement new tab, you can see I created here a new tab. Just I give a name, a new tab. Here I insert a function full screen. If I want to see a full screen, I just enter a separate tab for this. Okay, so go how we can do this. Go to file, go to this option menu. After here you can see there is the option customize remote. Click on that. Now here you can see in a home tab we already saw clipboard, font, alignment, numbers, style, sales, and editing. These all options are there. In the insert tab, also in a new tab. Okay. If I want, suppose any filter options, let's suppose I want this center one or this email one in the separate tab. For that you just need to add a tab. You just create a new tab. Okay, click on that, and then you should just click on here and just say after you create a new tab and just add it there. Okay, after you add, that will show in your interface. Now if you want to remove that, that's for after you created and you want to remove that, just click on here at this tab if you created and just click on the remove. Okay, so adding and removing tab, you know it. Now the next thing, the grouping. Okay, for grouping we will use another example. In a grouping, what's the group actually do? So the grouping is there are two or more column groups together. Now you can see in a one here Atlantic there are a team name, address, city, state. We have a different name, address, city for a I think 5 names. But if you have a lots of data and scrolling down for what you are searching, that is a so whenever you found any data and you want to group together, you just click on select your data and go to a group, and there is another drop options are there, rows and columns. Just I want it with the rows wise. Now you can see the row wise. If you want a column wise, you can click on a column. I want row wise. Now there is the group is a, now you can see these options are visible. Group is created. If you minimize that, you just show that division like division Atlantic. Now again I will create for this. There is a shortcut we have for grouping. Okay, so Alt, Shift and right. Okay, right arrow. Now you can see the same option. I want row wise. Now the option is created. Now the second here I also want it. Remember the shortcut Alt, Shift and right arrow. You can see now row wise. So you can see it's easy to visualize the data. You can just group in a particular manner. You can see now if I create on that plus sign, that will showing the full visible mode. Okay, and if suppose I want the row wise, column wise, just you can select your data, click Alt, Shift and right arrow. Now here you already that detect this is the row and it's row wise happen. Just minimize. Now you can see this only Atlantic, and if you click on here, that shows the all rows. Okay, so grouping is basically grouping the rows and a column. Okay, and there is a shortcut. If you want to remove a grouping, you just click whatever data select. Again the same shortcut is just only change on Alt, Shift, left arrow. Okay, and click row wise remove. Now you can see there is a no grouping in this. Okay, so remember the shortcut. If you want to apply a grouping, you just click on Alt Shift right arrow, and if you want to remove, click on the Alt Shift left arrow. Now there is another option is subtotal, and also if you want to visualize, there is a zoom show detail option. You can see the expand and minimize that you can see now. It's there, it's here is also. Now the second